and kind of like that Jim Carrey movie,
Yeah.
but not quite as weird. And so I literally said, I don't know if it's Jesus or Yahweh or Allah or the universe or Mother Nature. Like, I don't care, but whatever you send me, I will
Hmm.
say yes to.
Mm.
And I'll be damned, like immediately I land and, the rental provider was just like, "Oh, you here for business?" And I'm like, "No." And they said, "Well, uh, are you meeting somebody?" I'm like, "No." They're like, "Who comes to Maui by themselves?" I'm like, "Well, I do." And I'm
Really?
going through some
Yeah.
things and,
Okay.
and the rental car person was just like, "Well, I mean, if you want to get a beer later." And I'm like, "No, but yes." Something I would never have done in my life. And that happened time and time and time again. The Uber driver
Mm.
was a 75-year-old native Hawaiian, and she on the way to a drop off, she's like, "Do you want to get a cup of coffee with me?" Like, who says that? Who even asks that?
Hmm.
I said yes. Even in my head,
Hmm.
I'm like, "No, please don't make me do this." And what I found was that if you open yourself up, not only
Yeah.
do you find out about who you are, but you tend to discover really wonderful, unique people that
That's right.
otherwise you'd be closed off to.
That's right.
And through that process, I returned to my faith. And to me, it was a very defining moment where and I won't go into the detail, but at one moment, particularly a couple weeks after that, when I was very confused about still life and what my purpose was, and screaming at the sky, and I heard my answer from who I believe is the Lord, and I
Mm.
just decided, okay, I'm going to live my life this way instead.
Hmm.
And it's so far, knock wood, it's worked.
Yeah.
It's a challenge every day. It's a up at dawn, go to sleep at night, try to
Mm.
all day long figure out who I am. Like I said, my wife is an amazing support, and she is she's my partner in everything, and I can rely on her, and I can be open with her. I can say I really struggled with today, things that would have been embarrassing to me or shameful in previous relationships. Um, yeah, so
Yeah.
that's really what happened to me. And
Yeah.
that has enabled me now to enter any situation, almost nearly every situation, and just be open and welcome and me, you know, and not worry about what people think of me, or
Yeah.
not worry about, like, because people are going to like you, people are going to not like you. Some people hate you, some